Okay, so this is the final shape. It's a little bit rough here and there, but there's no sharp edges. That's important. Yeah, so this is now ready for the handle here. Now this side is rounded over, so it's nice to slide on the tool rest, and these edges are just slightly taken the sharp edge off, so it's more comfortable in the hand. And just cut the initial here, the angle, so I have less sharpening to do. Okay, so let's go for a handle. Okay, so I've got a piece of beech here, and now my setup for drilling the first part for the tank here is to get the smallest diameter here I need, so that's around 4.5 mil, and I've marked the center on both sides of the blank, so I just put this one in and just slowly, lightly press it on the drill here. Now I'll turn on the machine and just wind it up slowly into the chuck and the drill. So now these two points are perfectly in line, and I just need to put them back into center, and it should be close to like in one axis, the scraper and the handle. It doesn't matter if it's slightly off, if it's like not exaggerated like this, but if it's slightly off, then it won't roll off the bench here. Okay, so on this side, this is where the scraper will be, and first things first is to make it round. For that I have this Continental spindle gouge. It's 3/4 of an inch or 20 mil, something like that. I'm putting my hand over here so the shavings don't go into my face or doesn't fly too far in the shop. Okay, so here I'm around. On a turn. I believe it will. Just needs a little bit persuasion. like I said. Okay, but I want to end it here somewhere. Some decorations here. Like that. And maybe bring this down a bit. Okay, so that's done. This is a sander on piece of white melamine, and this faceplate ring. I have no use for it other than this, which is nice and convenient for me to get it off and on the lathe. Drill bits. If you remember, we drilled the smallest hole here for this diameter, this here. The next one is for the middle, so it's around 1.5 mm smaller than this diameter here, and for the final one, for this size here, so it's around 1.5 mm from each side smaller than this part here. So I'm going to drill it now. Drill bit. Okay. Something around there. And this final one just from the top. Okay, that should be enough. So the hole has steps in it. Now I've sanded this part away. You can leave it, that knob here, before you sand it. When you pound the handle onto a blade, you don't damage it if you fancy that. But if this get a little bit damaged from the hammer, doesn't matter too much. You can use a wooden one. I forgot where I put the mallet, wooden mallet, so this just starts in the hole like that. You put it in as far as it wants to go by hand, and obviously don't smack the blade with the hammer. You smack the handle up here, and it's going in. Now you can pound it like this or like this, whatever suits you more. Almost. A little bit more. And that's it. Doesn't need to be all the way in. It's nice and firm. It's pretty much straight in, if you can see it. So now you can use it by hand like this. Okay, so the handle turned up okay. This is all done. Excuse my hands. So it's shaped like Raffan shoe scraper. So rounded side, so it slides nice and easy on the tool rest. It has a slight curve here, and I removed some of this which I rounded over, so it's not sharp. I removed it here so I get sharp corner here, and I make a nick here if you try to move it around so you can see the reflection. So the rounded bit, it's removed, so we get a corner here, and this is what the facet looks like. So this is now ready to use.